June. Yeah, there's another, that, again, it's all, you gotta pick, you gotta decide, yeah.
Oh, no.
I reminded Jeff. I didn't think about reminding Scott.
You went on vacation. Were you on vacation last week? I thought you took over spring break, or no, you did?
I took 3 days off, but I know covering stuff, so it was like 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
But
I was
I
just,
can't remember the stuff you used.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
you're back to the grind now.
George.
All right, morning. We'll call the Board of Works meeting to order, and we will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you, and welcome to the Board of Works Monday, a day prior to when it normally is, in observance of Good Friday. The city will be closed tomorrow, so here we are on a Thursday. Let's start with the approval of the minutes from the April 1st meeting. You all were here. Those have been presented. Do you have any corrections, or is there a motion to approve them as they've been
Did you
presented?
see anything? I'll move we approve them. They look fine to me.
Second?
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, and welcome to all our visitors here this morning. Hi, Chief. All right. For your information, as we've directed the sewage payment office, there are just a list of adjustments that have been made, and the reason for those, there's no action necessary, just keeping you up on that process and those individual claims or adjustments, if you will. So, all right. With no unfinished business, let's dive into new business. Jeremy, you've got some right-of-way work being done on the Anchorage Road project.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one you have first on your agenda.
It would be the right-of-way acquisitions. There's 3 parcels.
Okay. So we are acquiring property for the Anchorage Road project. The 3 parcels you're looking at are actually donations, so we won't be purchasing them, but we do need to acknowledge and accept the donations of those properties. There's 2 parcels from Horizon Bank and 1 parcel from Compass LP that they've agreed to donate. In return for their donation, we'll be taking over the road that runs between those 2 properties. There's commercial development back there. That road is currently private, and it's our intent, as part of the process, we will accept that road, our portion of that road, into the city streets. And I've talked to Dustin, and we'll look at what needs to be done to bring that road up to a city standard in the future. So I just need you to accept these donation of these 3 parcels.
All right, questions?
No, I'll move we accept the donation of the parcels.
Second?
All right, pretty straightforward. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, the next item would be Anchorage Road pay app number 6.
Yeah, this is for right-of-way services, which is the purchasing of property from Structure Point in the amount of $3,994.14 is coming out of Edit. So as we continue to finalize all the right-of-way, this is just those acquisition services, which would be appraisal and purchasing.
How much did you say, Jeremy?
$3,994.14.
Okay, am I missing something? This shows 8,282
That's
and 35.
That's the PE one. Which are we on the right-of-way? So the first one is right-of-way engineering. The PE one comes a little later. So there
Okay,
should
so
be
which,
2 of them.
let me go back.
We're doing pay app number 6.
Right. Oh, you know, I must have gotten, it was put in wrong on mine.
Yeah.
You guys notice that?
Yeah, I don't have.
If you go to 4,
We can do.
no, they're, it's fine, they were just,
Okay.
she didn't put, she switched them. She switched 2 and 4.
Oh,
So
there it is.
we are still considering item number 2, but if you go to item 4 and click on the reference, that's where the information is. So we'll stay on the Anchorage Road, this $3,994, professional services.
Okay.
From, I assume that's Structure Point?
Yeah, 80/20, so we'll
Yep.
pay out 100%, get reimbursed 80%.
All right. You got that, Jeff and George?
I see it. I move to approve.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Those opposed? All right, great. Just for simplicity, let's go to item number 4, which I would ask you to go back on 2, and that information is there. That's the one that the amount is $8,282.35.
And this is for engineering. So you have 4 different contracts when you're dealing with NDOT projects. You have the engineering, you have the right-of-way services, you have the construction engineering, and then you have the final construction contract. So the PE, the engineering is the first contract we sign, and that is obviously the engineering, the design of the roadway that will ultimately be built and bid. So this was our first contract we signed with Structure Point, and there's still obviously some engineering work that will occur up until the final letting, because they have to finalize the final plan, submit them to NDOT, get them approved and so forth, and then they will be able to bid that. So this pay application is the amount of $8,282.35, and it's just for the ongoing engineering of the Anchorage Road project.
Questions?
I move to approve.
I'll second that.
All right, further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, now we'll go to item 3, and that would actually be right-of-way acquisitions that we will be paying for.
So this is actually coming out of Northern TIF. It was approved by the Redevelopment Commission on Monday for the amount of $43,500. I just need you to approve the acquisition as well and sign the LPA voucher for reimbursement. This is parcel 13, and you should have a drawing in your packet that shows what right-of-way we're purchasing.
So this is 80% reimbursed, correct?
Yeah, we will be reimbursed up to the dollar amount that was approved. So we had originally estimated around $250,000. So I don't want to tell you that all of the
Got it.
right-of-way will be reimbursed at a 80/20 match, but up to roughly $250,000 will be reimbursed at the.
So assuming they're under the cap, they're all 80%
Yeah,
reimbursable?
that's correct.
Okay. Questions?
I did ask Jeremy about the one on Monday, the price, how they came up with that, and he gave me an adequate explanation. So I'll move to approve the purchase or the
Right-of-way acquisition?
right-of-way acquisition, Jeremy.
Second.
Okay. And just quick comment, I assume that those are all appraised?
Yeah, they had asked me is that the appraised value, and I had to give them the true answer, which is yes, it's an appraised value. They did dispute the appraisal, so NDOT requires 2 appraisals, just like what we would normally do. They're a little bit different how they're described, because one is a full appraisal and one's an appraisal review. So you have an appraiser who does a full appraisal, then you have someone who reviews that appraisal to make sure that it's done within the federal guidelines. And like our process, someone can dispute that appraisal and seek a third appraisal, which in this case they did do, and that third appraisal is taken into account. So it is a little bit higher than what the appraisal value is, but within the federal regulations of the purchasing process.
The
Thank you.
guideline's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
they had disputed the one I asked about, so yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Those opposed? All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeremy. All right, item 5, Dive Rescue International Class Series, permission to host from the Warsaw Wayne Township Fire Territory. Drew Schilling, Lieutenant Schilling, will present. I will remind the Board of Works that this was approved at the April 5th Fire Territory meeting. Morning.
Morning. Like the mayor said, coming before you to get permission to host another series of dive classes from Dive Rescue International. You may or may not remember that last year we hosted a series that went over really well. We had divers come from as far as Massachusetts, New York, Wisconsin, came to Warsaw to attend classes. The instructors really liked what we had to offer as far as our bodies of water and amenities. So we decided to try again this year. This year we're hosting 3 classes, hummingbird sonar technician, light salvage and recovery, and hazmat diving. There is no cost for us to bring Dive Rescue International as far as they provide airfare to their instructors, they cover the hotel. We still, for our members that attend the class, we still have to pay the registration fee, but for every 10 paid spots, we get 5 spots free for being a host. It's a good way for our guys to get good training without having to send them outside of the city. So I can go into those classes more if you would like me to, but here to get permission. It has been approved by the Territory Board.
Well, we obviously have a great place to host
Yeah,
with our, with the pool. I know you guys use the Warsaw Community Pool as
we
well as
do. And
Pike Lake.
I always say, always will say that the high school is very accommodating to us. Not just these classes, but for our trainings, when we go in to do our annual skills, they always make room for us. So we have a really good relationship with the high school. So,
Okay,
That's nice. That's good.
all right, questions?
No, I'll move we approve the permission to host the dive rescue classes.
Second?
All right, just a quick question. Drew, would you suggest those dates that that's going to happen?
yeah,
It's like August?
it's August 13th through the 20th.
So it's a full week.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And when you're out at Pike Lake, are you working off the beach? Is the beach closed down, or are you?
No, the beach will not be closed down. For the sonar technician class, we'll just be using the boat ramp to put boats in. For the light salvage and recovery, we're actually working on getting permission from a private body of water locally to do that class. And then for the hazmat, we'll probably be at Pike Lake, but we won't be on the beach. We'll probably be on the shore close to the fireman's building. So
Great,
all that access will still be open to the public.
all right. All right, any other questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thanks, Drew.
Okay, thank you.
All right, there are 2 travel requests. Jennifer's not here today. I think these are pretty self-explanatory.
I have to know from the chief, is that force science or forensic science?
Force.
Force science, okay.
Some use of force.
The force. Watch our shows. You okay with those?
Yes.
One fire, one police, stuff they've done before. You okay with those, Mayor?
Yes? Yep.
I'll make a motion, we accept the travel requests.
Second?
All right, further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Those opposed? All right. Brian?
Pay app 123. We've approved a few of these.
I hope we're not
1, 2, 3, I understand that.
I'm always looking to see how much money's left in the pot.
It's a million.
This is for ongoing work with our, getting our new SCADA system on our collection system, so this is for work that has been completed and checked by the engineers and just requesting payment.
All right. Pay application 123. Any further questions?
I move to accept.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Those opposed? You know, Brian, when that project happened, it was a $30 million project, and was talking about how it was the biggest project in the city, but I also think it's the most number of pay apps the Board of Works has ever seen.
Right.
Well, hopefully we're nearing the end, but as with everything, they're having trouble getting equipment and parts, and so it's been a slower process than anticipated. But we are getting there.
Great. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, Lynn, no special claims?
Nope.
All right, and you all have the claims docket that's been presented. I assume you've combed through that. George, I know you typically are,
I looked at all of them, and I got one question answered, and I think, I don't see anything else. So I'll move we accept the claims docket as presented. Dockets.
Second?
all right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, any other items come before the board? All right. Well, is there a motion to adjourn then?
So move.
All right, thank you.
That's pretty good.
That was quick.
Almost not coming, huh, Scott?